Ever feel like you're playing hide and seek with your inventory, trying to find those items that just haven't moved in a while?
Yeah, it's a common problem, especially in Acumatica.
Well, today we're diving deep into a solution created by Kirti for exactly that problem.
Right, Kirti, she's an associate functional consultant over at Pana Solutions.
And she's got like 6 years of experience in the ERP world.
Yeah, she's worked on, get this, over 240 different scenarios, built tons of custom reports and generic inquiries across all the different Acumatica editions, too.
So we know she knows her stuff.
Oh, absolutely. And one customer came to her with a really common problem. They needed a way to easily identify inventory items that have been sitting around for a while, specifically stuff that hadn't moved in the last 180 days, 6 months.
Oh, so they're trying to figure out what's basically dead stock, potentially.
Exactly. And Kirti came up with a really clever solution. She built a generic inquiry right into Acumatica. She called it inventory aged, which is pretty straightforward. Basically, it's designed to show all the inventory items that have been moving slowly within a specific time frame that the user sets, up to that 180-day limit the customer wanted.
Okay, so it gives businesses a really clear picture of where their money might be tied up in slow-moving stock.
Exactly.
So how did she actually build this thing? What tables did she use? What kind of data did she have to connect?
Well, she focused on two main tables in Acumatica: on-cost status, which keeps track of the cost and status of every inventory item, and inventory item, which has all the detailed information about each product.
Okay, so two separate sets of data. How did she make sure they were talking to each other in the generic inquiry?
She used a standard join. Basically, it connects the two tables using the inventory ID, which is like a unique ID number for each item. That way, the generic inquiry knows which cost status belongs to which product. It's like a parent-child relationship between the two tables.
Ah, okay, makes sense. Now, what about the time frame? Can a user look at a shorter period than 180 days if they want?
Oh yeah, for sure. Kirti built in a start date and an end date parameter. They default to yesterday and today, but you can adjust them to see any date range within that 180-day window.
So you can really fine-tune it to see how things are moving over different periods?
Exactly.
So to be clear, what are the specific conditions an item has to meet to show up in this inventory aged report?
There are three main criteria. First, the item has to have an on-hand quantity greater than 0. We're only looking at stuff that's currently in stock. Second, the receipt date, the day it arrived in inventory, has to be on or after the start date you've selected. And third, that receipt date also has to be on or before the end date.
Got it. So it's really focused. Now, when you run this inquiry, what kind of information do you actually see in the results for each slow-moving item?
You get a lot of useful details. The inventory ID, the inventory CD, which is the item code, the item class ID, the quantity on hand, the total cost, the receipt date, and any lot or serial numbers associated with it. You even see the inventory ID twice, probably just for clarity in the display.
Okay, so it's pretty comprehensive. So let's say I run this thing and I set the date range for the past 30 days. Does that mean I'm going to see every item that came in over a month ago and is still sitting on the shelves?
Well, not quite. It'll show you any items that still have a quantity on hand, and their receipt date falls within that 30-day window you set. So it means they received those items within the last 30 days, but they still have some left. That's the slow-moving part.
Ah, okay. I see the distinction. It's not about when it came in necessarily, but that it's still there from that time period. Interesting.
Yeah, and by changing those date ranges, you can really get a sense of what's moving quickly and what's kind of lagging behind.
So listeners, if you're using Acumatica and this kind of solution sounds like something that could really benefit your business, you might want to check out Tiana Solutions.
They are the largest services partner for Acumatica Cloud ERP.
So if you want to find out how Tiana Solutions can help you streamline your Acumatica system and tackle those unique business challenges you're facing, give them a call at 678-910-2774.
You can set up a consultation and figure out exactly how to get the most out of your ERT. It's worth it.
Definitely worth a conversation.